Okay, we're going to get started, everyone. Good afternoon and buenas tardes. What an exciting day this is for Ridgefield School District and for our community. My name is Dr. Jenny Rodriguez, and I'm the proud superintendent of Ridgefield School District. On behalf of our school board, our students and families, and our staff, I extend a heartfelt welcome to each of you gathered here today. Before we begin, I would like to welcome and thank our elected officials, key community leaders, and important partners on this project. Please join me in welcoming State Representative Ed Orcutt from the 20th Legislative District. From the City of Ridgefield, Mayor Pro Tem Judy Chipman and City Council members Ryan Davis, Clyde Burkle, Lee Wells, and Megan Hamilton. And Katie Favela. Ridgefield City Manager Steve Stewart. Our Port of Ridgefield Commissioners, Bruce Wiseman, Scott Hughes, and Joe Melroy. Executive Director for the Port of Ridgefield, Ethan Perry. From Ridgefield Main Street, Executive Director Mary Kay Lamoureux. Our Ridgefield School Board of Directors, President Brett Jones, Vice President Amber Baker, Amanda Ronstadt, Director Donna Farnsworth, and Director Jake Bredstrand. And some of our key partners, LSW Architects, who designed the school about to be built here. RNC Construction Management. And Triplet Wellman, our winning contractor. And last but certainly not least, Citizens for Ridgefield Schools levy chairs Carrie Upton and Kellyanna Cole. Now, before we look to the future, it is important to acknowledge the land on which we are gathered today. This land, like all land, holds many stories. Long before it was the Claiborne family farm filled with fields of green beans and strawberries, this area was home to the Cowlitz people. Today, we respectfully acknowledge the enduring connection of the forever people to this land, their traditions, and their stewardship of the rivers and land of our region since time immemorial. We seek to preserve and honor the legacy of their elders and ancestors, respect their culture and sovereignty, and uphold their core values of ethics, integrity, leadership, respect, and family. Today, we honor the generations that have come before us and the generations to come long after us. Today, we also acknowledge the Claiborne family, whose farm this was for so many years. Their family exemplified the spirit of hard work and dedication that is representative of our founding farm families and so many in Ridgefield today. We are grateful for the strong roots put down by Ridgefield's founding families. Today, we also acknowledge the past by recognizing our two foundational elementary schools, Union Ridge Elementary and South Ridge Elementary. For generations, they've served Ridgefield students with unwavering commitment, planting seeds of knowledge and nurturing the growth of our most important asset, our children. This groundbreaking marks a profound step forward. Just as a farmer tends their fields with care, preparing the soil for a successful harvest, we are preparing this ground to cultivate the minds and spirits of Ridgefield's future generations. We are planting the seeds of curiosity and collaboration, planning and preparing for a vibrant harvest of lifelong learners and an engaged citizenry. This school will be a hub of learning and a place of partnership between students and teachers, families and staff, the school, and the broader community. It will be a cornerstone for families, fostering a sense of neighborhood and providing essential resources for our expanding population. As we break ground today, it signifies our commitment to the well-being and future success of our community's children. Our world looks dramatically different than it did in 1961, the last time we built a brand new elementary school. The children who begin their educational journey here as the first class of kindergartners will graduate from high school in 2039. This school will honor our past, cultivate each child to reach their fullest potential in the present, and prepare our students for a future world that we cannot yet even imagine. We envision a place where children will learn, play, and discover, a place of both legacy and innovation. We look forward to seeing the wonderful things that will sprout here for generations to come. Thank you all for being a part of this historic moment today. And now I would like to invite Brett Jones, School Board President, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is with immense pride and excitement that I stand before you today. The school board has worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life, and to see it to begin to take shape is truly rewarding. This third elementary school isn't just a building, it's a testament to our district's growth, our community's belief in education, and our unwavering commitment to providing the best learning environments for our children. We are not just building walls, we are building futures. We are laying the groundwork for a place where every student feels a sense of belonging, where they are challenged to think critically, to innovate, and to become active participants in the community. This school represents our collective investment in the next generation. Thank you to our incredible district staff, our dedicated parents, and our supportive community partners for making this dream a reality. We look forward to seeing the wonderful things that will grow right here. Next, we are honored to welcome Mayor Pro Tem Judy Chipman from the Ridgefield City Council to say a few words. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Mayor Cole is out of town, so I am filling in for him today. What a great day for Ridgefield to be able to break ground for this new school. In order for it to be a great city, you have to have great schools. And what an accomplishment. And I personally want to thank Dr. Jenny and the Ridgefield School Board for the creativity they used in getting the levy passed and the funding needed to move forward with this school. This is a huge win for Ridgefield. And I know that a lot of parents are very grateful that this school is now being built. I also know there have been many groups of moms and dads, grandparents, and community volunteers that have worked over the years working on the levies that weren't passed and the disappointments that happened when they didn't, all the hours of work that went into it, and now finally being able to see a new school being built. For those of you that missed the Ron Onslow nostalgia and the things that he would talk about, when he talked, I have a little story. Brett's dad and I were the second class to be at Union Ridge Grade School. We were members of that second class, and when my husband and I moved to Ridgefield in 2012, and I realized that Union Ridge was still one of only 2 grade schools in Ridgefield, I was absolutely shocked. I just couldn't understand how they could handle all the kids in 2 grade schools with the amount of people that were living here in Ridgefield at that time. So seeing that this new school is coming is just a wonderful, wonderful thing. It's something that has been needed for a very long time. So I've been here for 13 years and it's finally here. They're finally going to be able to break ground. One of the things that your city council did to assist in helping to fund the new schools was to vote to raise the impact fees on new homes to one of the highest levels in the state. This was done because some of the community residents that lived here were concerned that they were helping pay, that they were the ones that were carrying the burden of paying for the schools, and they were concerned that the new homes weren't carrying any of that. And the city council listened to that. And even though it was a difficult decision to make for some people, we were able to raise the impact fees to the highest level that we could to help pay for these fees for these new schools. Also, the city staff started working with the Ridgefield School District back in 2018 to approve the building permits and get them ready so that whenever this was approved, that it would be available, that things would be ready for them to be able to start building. They continued to work with them in 2019 and then worked with them over the past 6 years to keep it current so that it would be ready whenever they were ready to start. Secondly, the city and the school district have worked closely together to assure that the school meets the latest design and safety standards. Third, Our staff continues to work closely with the school district to make sure that the school gets built and opened on time. In closing, congratulations to all of you, and we can't wait to see the finished product and the doors open, welcoming the students. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce Bonnie Harris on behalf of the Claiborne family. Bonnie?
I'm very proud and excited to say hello to you today for the Ridgefield School District Elementary Number 3 groundbreaking celebration. Welcome. You may know me as Bonnie Claiborne Harris, but my favorite family name is Grams, to my 5 grandchildren living here in Ridgefield. In 1953, there was a demand for pole beans. My grandfather and dad bought 40 acres here in Pioneer. Where we are standing today was once covered in trees very similar to what you see to the east of us. To make way for the rich farmland to grow beans, my grandfather and dad cut the trees down, then blasted the stumps out with dynamite. They needed water to irrigate the fields. It was then that some of the local farmers formed the Pioneer irrigation system that piped water from Daybreak at the east end of the Lewis River. This archaic system is still functioning today for our neighborhood farms. Our family grew and harvested pole beans at Claiborne's Bean Farm for 19 years on the surrounding 40 acres. My family and I live on the remaining 4 acres neighboring the school site. Some of the best times of my life were growing up on this very property, raising my family, and working in the Ridgefield community that I call home. Today we celebrate the renewed property site and make way for an elementary school. Thank you to everyone who worked diligently on this long-awaited project so it will be used to further education in our community. I can't think of a better legacy for the 5 generations of the Edgar Claiborne family. Thank you.
Thank you, Bonnie. And thank you to your entire family for caretaking this property for generations. Each of you here today have an opportunity to caretake a little piece of what will become our new elementary school. At the end of the ceremony today, we have small jars over here on the table that are filled with soil that you're going to take as a memento of the ceremony if you would like. It isn't filled with just any soil, but the soil from the original buildings at Union Ridge and South Ridge Elementaries. This building may be new, but it is built on a strong history of support for the children of this community. These jars represent the roots of our district, bringing the legacy and spirit of those foundational schools to this very spot, our 3rd elementary. On the jar is a QR code, which will take you to our website where you can follow along with our construction progress. And then in a very short 14 months, we invite you to bring your jar back to the ribbon cutting ceremony to add a small piece of our roots to the ground of our newest school. And now it is time for the main event. Board members and kids, if you would don your hard hats and make your way to your golden shovels. Smile big. They're taking lots of pictures. Okay, are you ready to make history? We're going to count to 3, okay? Everybody, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Students, staff, families, board members, and special guests, today we have honored our past, celebrated our present, and enthusiastically embraced our future. This groundbreaking is more than just a turning of dirt. It is a promise to our children and our community and a commitment to our shared investment in public education. Thank you to each of you for being here to witness and participate in this shared milestone. We invite you to stay and enjoy some refreshments. There might be cookies back here. Check out the project design boards. You can get your photo with King Spud if you would like, and pick up your commemorative jar of district history. Remember to hold on to those for the ribbon cutting ceremony in August 2026. Thank you and have a wonderful afternoon.
Good job.